Hey, Jeremy, good morning. Sunday. This bondo I spread on this front part of the A pillar yesterday. Take a little 40 grit, knock that down, see where it's at, do another coat. Just keep following that around until everything looks good. Bondo dust, yay, yay. Here we go. This other back seat stripped down and cleaned up a little bit so I can start gluing some foam to it tonight. You know, this one still had the chrome piece hanging here by the top screw. This is the only screw I got. I'm gonna take it 10 with me and try to get 4 of them. I got that off of there. This one is in better shape, by the way. I could only see one screw hole. I finally got to looking. If you look real close, there's the other one right there. It's rusted shut. It hasn't had a screw in it for so long. But yeah, they're both there. So anyway, I've just about got this stripped down. I'm gonna wire wheel it a little bit, blow it off, take that home, work on it this evening. Over here, I put the first coat of Bondo on that and I got it all sanded out. It's all pretty good down through here. This'll prime out pretty good. Down through there I had a lot of high spots, and the high spots are there as a result of the damage to the A-pillar. They're outies where the door is open too far, or where I beat on it with a hammer, or this or that or the other. So a couple of them I actually took a hammer and tapped them in a little bit, best I could. It's pretty strong stuff right there, double walled, I believe. I thought, you know, I'm not trying to make these door jambs perfect, but that would benefit greatly from one more skimmer of Bondo, so that's what I did. I beat in the high spots best I could, and I put one more skimmer coat on it. And I think by the time I flatten that off, it'll be good enough for a door jamb. Look pretty good. Up along the top, that's all gonna be just fine. I think I stopped the first coat right in there, so I continued on with it. I got this corner done. I got some on this seam down here. I've still got this corner here to do, but I realized I hadn't got the fiberglass ground off yet, so don't think there's much work to do on here. It's not smooth by any means. It's factory rough, you know. But on the other side, I didn't do anything back here. I just primed it out and tried to get the pinholes and stuff. But you don't really see those as much as when you open the door. I'd like to have a pretty nice door jamb here, you know. It'd look better as you're getting in and out of the car. And back here, this will look as good as Henry ever had it, which it'll be fine. But I've been sanding on that for probably, I don't know, an hour and a half, and then put that other spread on it and then start working on the seat. I'm not gonna have a lot of interesting footage to show you guys this week. I mean, me sanding Bondo is just not all that much fun. When I had the Bondo mixed up, I found a couple divots and pinholes still in the steering wheel. I got those. I was thinking this dash was pretty well all sanded out to the halfway point coming this way, other than I gotta pull them switches out and get right down in there and the very bottom maybe. And then probably take some emery cloth and just go around the steering column and get it all cleaned up the best I can. Oh, let me show you here. This all filled in good here where this pinch weld was. That's gonna sand off and look nice. On the other side, this door jamb over here was getting pretty close. I've got a lot of it in primer. This all looks good here where the pinch weld was. Down the back, once again, I didn't do anything but prime it, start sanding it out. I did fill this seam up here. Down here, exactly like the other side, I forgot to grind my fiberglass off both sides, so I still got to do that. This door jamb was pretty well done, other than sanding out the primer all the way down. There's a warbled place there, but once again, good enough. This one here is pretty flat. I didn't have a lot of high spots showing in this one. Might be a low spot right here. I can feel it. I'm probably gonna have to put a little spread right there. I just put that on there. I should have went a little higher with it. But anyway, and then this I think is all good to go. A little more sanding on the steering wheel. This Garnish molding here, I've fiberglassed in all this rust in these 3 places along the bottom. And I've treated the back side of it with, I don't know, this Rust-Oleum Rust Performer. It says instantly converts rust to a protected paintable surface. I feel like it's sort of like the PR-15 in a spray can. But I just went around and did the back side of it. You know, the parts I'm not gonna see again. So I get that all cleaned up and get it primed out. Do what I have to get that looking good. Problem is the other half of it, got a real bad lip on this one. It's almost, this is real thin stuff. I don't know what it is. Probably like, gosh, I don't know, 22 gauge or 24 gauge or something. It's real thin. But right here, it could almost break in half. So I'm going to take some fiberglass matting and go along that edge and get it kind of rebuilt. And then some of these bigger holes, I might put a little mat over it. The top and the side are good though. I get the bottom fixed up. Get the bottom fixed up, we'll be all right. Funny thing, I remember being over at Brian's one day. He said, I got some stuff I want to give you. I said, all right. I went over there, he gave me a few things, and these Garnish moldings for the windshield were off the car. I remember there being 2 sets of them, and we were looking them over, checking them out. Brian's like, okay, I'm keeping this one. You can have that one. Then he looked the others over real good. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. You can have that one. So, yeah. These are the ones I got. But he's got his 40 Ford Coupe he's got to get together too. So, anyway, I'm gonna fiberglass this up a little bit and get started on something else here. I think I am gonna put this video out today for Wednesday. You might as well, what the hell. Anyway, guys, mix up just a little bit of fiberglass here, guys. Well, I've had this whole can of resin a long time. A long time. Can like that go a long way if you're not. You're just doing little projects here and there. Let's see, where's my drops at? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That ought to be enough. Still don't have any rubber gloves, guys. I need to pick up another box of those. God, I hate getting fiberglass on my fingers. Got all the big holes filled. I think I can go with Duraglass from there, guys. So we'll let that set. We got the rust converter on the other one. I need to take the hinge off the glove box and finish off the back side of it a little better. What we got going here? That's still sticky. It'll be set up in the morning, I guess. I've been sanding on the dash and the door jambs for the last 2 hours probably. Steering wheel. I don't know. Yeah, guys, I about had my fill of bondo dust for today. I'm gonna wrap it up here, I think. That dash has gotten all it's gonna get out of me. I put one more coat of primer on it. I'm gonna block down that primer. Whatever scratches I get out, I get out. I think it's pretty good. We're gonna stick a fork in that and call it's done. That steering wheel has got maybe like 2 or 3 more little spots I notice in it. I'm gonna try to get them tomorrow. Then we're gonna call it done. That's gonna be good enough for the dash and the steering wheel. Steering column, I gotta go over it with some emery cloth, get some better light in there, get a little primer on it. It's gonna be good enough. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that. We're just gonna get some color bloat on it. The door jambs, they both still need a little work. They're getting better. If you look right here, still got a low spot there. If you look up here by this hinge, there's some scratches that aren't gonna fill in. So I gotta get a little bondo in a couple areas there. There's an Audi here that I can't do anything about. All that's good. The dash, it's all looking real good. Happy with that. The steering wheel. A couple of spots on there, but it's about good enough at this point. I'm gonna try to hit them 2 or 3 little spots tomorrow. So a little bit on this door jamb to do. Probably ain't gonna try to do anything with that. I guess the reason why I'm not gonna try to do anything with it's because I got problems over here on this one too. I got an Audi in there, one right there. So I know there's at least 2 high spots on this one. Might be a little warbly right there, but up in there I still got to sand out, but I do have it sanded here. I just put another coat of primer on there a few minutes ago. But just a little bit more I want to do on this door jamb, not much. Clean out the heads on them screws so the slots are showing, you know, just stuff like that. Dash is all good. I don't know what them wrinkles are there. I don't know if the primer reacted or maybe it just shot out that way. I have to look into that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm saying we're about good enough for paint on most of this. Please like, comment, tell your friends to subscribe, all that fun stuff. I got new glasses ordered. I think they're supposed to be in today. Maybe I could see again. I got bondo dust all over these, so I can't see anything anyway. But anyway, guys, wish me luck on the new glasses. But yeah, that's where we're at with it today. Getting a little closer. I'm thinking I'm gonna have time to work over here tomorrow too, so I'll keep sanding on that, get everything cleaned up. I'd like to get it all masked off by Saturday. I'm probably gonna spray a test panel first, maybe paint a furnace door or something, and I got a bunch of junk furnace doors around. Just like to see how all my paint lays down and reacts. I know I'd have a lot easier time spraying that dash if I pulled that steering wheel off. Might ought to do that. I don't know. We'll see. Later, guys.